Now, with just 3 days to go for U.S. President Donald Trump's visit to India, preparations are on in full swing in Ahmedabad, Agra and the national capital, New Delhi. In Ahmedabad, 20 more stages have been set up for artists to perform along the route for the Modi-Trump roadshow. The Motera Stadium is also all decked up for the inauguration. In Agra, the Uttar Pradesh Irrigation Department has released 500 cusecs of water into the Yamuna from the Ganga Nehar in Bulandshahr to improve the river's environmental condition ahead of Trump's Taj visit on February 24th. Now, as per the UP Pollution Control Board, the move is likely to reduce the foul smell from the Yamuna. In Delhi too, there are massive arrangements being made. Names of 3 schools have been sent to US security forces, in one of which Melania Trump will visit on February 25th. Right, so massive arrangements that are being put in place in Ahmedabad, Agra, in Delhi for the Trump's maiden visit to India. President Donald Trump and the First Lady Melania Trump will be in India on February 24th and 25th. First, they will visit Ahmedabad. That's where Air Force One will land. That is where the US President will embark on a road show from the airport to Motera Stadium in Ahmedabad, which is said to be the world's largest stadium, waiting to be inaugurated. He will embark on that roadshow with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who will, of course, welcome him at the airport. After which, the Trumps are expected to visit Agra and go to the Taj Mahal. Again, the UP administration has pulled out all stops in order to ensure that massive security arrangements are put in place for the visit of the dignitaries to, of course, the historic monument. And then on February 25th, President Trump and Prime Minister Modi will hold bilateral talks at Hyderabad House. President Trump is also expected to visit Rajghat and pay his tributes to the Mahatma. A 2-day official visit of the US President, his maiden visit to India. Now, US President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump will arrive in Ahmedabad on the 24th of February, and preparations are on in full swing. Here's a report from Trump's first stop, Ahmedabad.
Ahmedabad is all decked up to say Kem Chho Trump. US President Donald Trump will kick off his 2-day India tour from Ahmedabad city in Gujarat on 24th of February. A busy schedule awaits him once he touches down. Prime Minister Modi and Trump will do a roadshow along the 22-kilometer stretch from the airport to Motera, where the US President will inaugurate the world's biggest cricket stadium. On the route, there will be 28 stages performing dance forms from each state of the country. More than 100 cameras will be in place to cover the road show, which will be telecast live globally. Over 1 lakh people are expected to take part.
The artists will be performing on the respective stages being created for all the states, on which they will showcase their own state's culture. And this will also be a way of extending a warm welcome to the visiting dignitaries.
The security outside Motera Stadium, where the main event takes place, has been tightened.
When President Donald Trump comes, you can see that we are seeing officers and police personnel coming and going in the stadium. Preparations are on, whitewash too, all the arrangements are being made, and it's a mammoth and massive exercise that is going on at present. And naturally, this will be a momentous occasion for the people of Ahmedabad and also for the people of Gujarat.
There will be cultural performance for the dignitaries at the stadium. Bollywood celebrities, including Amitabh Bachchan, are expected to be there. The people of Ahmedabad are excited about hosting Trump. With Mausami Singh, Bureau Report, India Today.
My colleague Mausami Singh is now joining me live from Motera Stadium in Ahmedabad. Mausami, give us a sense of all the preparations that have been put in place at the stadium itself. We believe that there will be a massive crowd that will be present over here, though the stadium per se, what we're learning, is not being inaugurated on this occasion.
Right, Polami, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. But there's no dull moment here in Ahmedabad, and especially in the run-up to the U.S. President Donald Trump's visit. We are showing our viewers these very special pictures and visuals of the Motera Stadium, the inside of it. And you can see that how magnificent the stadium is. India Today showing you the visuals of the get-up of the stadium. There has been preparations on a war footing overnight. There have been sleepless nights by the administration, but remember that this stadium is the world's largest cricketing stadium, a big sporting venue, and it's the classiest, I must tell you, because you can see the entire galleries. There are 75 corporate boxes right in front of me. You can see the presidential box, and importantly, if you look at the way the seating has been done, each and every person who would come here on the D-Day has been allotted a seat. You have your rows and your columns, and you have to stick to that. If you look at the stadium, the architecture of it, Polami, you can see that there are various entry and exit points. This stadium can be vacated within 7 minutes if there is an emergency. That's the kind of construction that has gone into it. Importantly, built with a cost of more than 700 crores, this stadium is a green building. So you have a sewage treatment plant, you have a solar power lighting system, and the LED lights, of course, they're not visible right now with the glaring sun, but the LED lights are such that, look at the ground. If the players are on the ground, there is no reflection, there is no hindrance as far as the lighting is concerned for them. And importantly, you know, when it actually rains, Polami, if there is a downpour, then importantly, within 20 minutes, the ground will be ready again. So there is a lot of technology that's gone into it. Larsen and Toubro has constructed this entire building, and if you look at the seating, people have been told that 4 hours in advance you have to be here, because remember, the celebrities, the big show is going to happen 2 hours in advance before U.S. President Donald Trump and the First Lady Melania Trump actually touch down. Before that, 2 hours in advance, we'll have the big celebrities who will be right here celebrating and enthralling the audience. So it's going to be a big spectacle. Importantly, the big point to note is that even here, when the president really touches down and enters the Motera Stadium, there has been an entire program planned to ensure that the First Lady and the U.S. President are kept entertained. When we have such an important VVIP guest, naturally you look at the security arrangements. There are a plethora of police personnel. More than 5,000 police personnel have been deployed. Security being pulled up from all across the state to ensure that there are no last moment glitches. And importantly, you know, this is a very historic ground. From Sunil Gavaskar making a record here, to Kapil Dev, to Sachin Tendulkar actually hitting a double century right here. Ever since then, in 2013, it was Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who was the then Gujarat Chief Minister and the President of Gujarat Cricket Association, who actually dreamt of this world-class stadium, and it was taken forward in 2000. It was taken forward by Amit Shah, who took on the baton from him, and ever since then they've never looked back. The entire stadium has been prepared, and truly it is a pride for the entire Gujarati community, and that's one reason there is a lot of anticipation and excitement. I have to be a little careful because the spacing between the chairs is very minuscule, but you can understand that they are accommodating 110,000 spectators. That's 10,000 more than the Melbourne Stadium, and that's what it makes the stadium so special. It's not only about the strength and the numbers, but also the efficiency with which this entire stadium has been planned and constructed. Over to you, Paulami.
Right, Mosmi, you be careful over there, but you've brought us some very spectacular visuals of the Motera Stadium, the refurbished Motera Stadium, which of course, like Mosmi was pointing out, has a long historic legacy as well. A big moment of pride for the Gujarat Cricket Association, which of course has made this possible. Mosmi, thank you so much for joining us. Now, the city of Taj is also undergoing a makeover for U.S. President Trump's visit. Yogi Adityanath is leaving no stone unturned to ensure Agra is at its beautiful best for the Trumps. Milan Sharma gets you this ground report.
The city of Taj is being beautified and fortified for the US first couple. Roads cleaned, security beefed up. The Yogi government is pulling all stops to make Trump say, "Wah, Taj."
For days now, the Agra administration has been sweating it out to prepare for U.S. President Donald Trump and the First Lady's visit to the Taj Mahal. And as we show you images from inside the main courtyard of the Taj, the stones that have been broken and taken out to make sure that each and every nook and corner of the Taj sparkles when the U.S. President arrives.
The monument of love and surrounding areas being spruced up like never before.
We are standing behind the Taj, and we'll show you on one side how this is the Yamuna river that flows right behind. And to make sure that its water level increases, which is low at this point of time, at the far end you can see how there is garbage lying around in one side. And here also we'll show you that the level of Yamuna is still very low. 500 cusecs of water has been released all the way from Ganga to make sure Yamuna's level increases. However, it will take another day or two for the level to stabilize here.
But there's one exception that the Yogi administration is not willing to make. Trump's supercar, beast like other fossil fuel guzzlers, will not be allowed near the Taj Mahal.
This is the 500-meter barricade where we are standing right now. Behind, in front of us, you can see how this mini golf cart is the one that could probably be used by the officials of the United States along with President and the First Lady to enter the Taj. This right here is a VIP gate, and this is the mini golf cart that is used by most people according to a Supreme Court ruling that only allows environmental friendly vehicles to be used in the front of the Taj.
पता चला है कि आगरा में ट्रम्प जब से आने वाले हैं तो यहाँ पर काफी विकास हो रहा है.
जो ट्रम्प आ रहे हैं यहाँ पे आगरा में, तो उनके आने से यहाँ पे सभी के जो शॉप के जो बोर्ड थे वो सारे सेम कलर के और सेम लगाए गए हैं, तो बहुत अच्छा लुक आ रहा है उससे.
The route from Agra airport to the Taj Mahal to be taken by the Trumps is also being beautified. 3,000 artists along the 13-kilometer route will perform a cultural program. Security credentials of shopkeepers on this route are being verified. With Milan in Agra, Bureau Report, India Today.
Now, with just 3 days left in the run-up to the maiden visit of U.S. President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump to India, Trump has made a big claim. While addressing a campaign rally in Colorado, the U.S. President has said that 10 million people will be there in Ahmedabad to greet him on the streets. Now, this claim comes after Trump said that Prime Minister Modi told him that 7 million people will line up for his maiden visit. Meanwhile, speculation has been rife about a possible trade deal. The U.S. President has hinted, saying that the two countries could make a tremendous trade deal. India today has learned that the U.S. President will be flanked by a high-level delegation on his visit to India. Trump's son-in-law and senior advisor Jared Kushner, U.S. Trade Representative Robert Lighthizer, Secretary of Commerce Wilbur Ross are likely to accompany him.
I happen to like Prime Minister Modi a lot, and he told me we'll have 7 million people between the airport and the event. And the stadium, I understand, is sort of semi-under construction, but it's going to be the largest stadium in the world, so it's going to be very exciting.
Prime Minister Modi said, we will have 10 million people greet you. Here's my problem. We have a packed house. We have a lot of people, thousands of people that couldn't get in. It's going to look like peanuts from now on. I'll never be satisfied with the crowd if we have 10 million people in India. And we're talking trade. They've been hitting us very hard for many, many years, but I really like Prime Minister Modi. We got to talk a little business. They've been hitting us hard. They give us tariffs, one of the highest in the world is India.
Now, NRI investors have high hopes from the upcoming Trump visit to India. Listen in.
It's just going to be a matter of, them working out the pros and cons, and which they will. They always have. I don't think he's doing it intentionally to make it where he's saying, I'm going to go do this for the votes. Actually, this visit has been overscheduled, because of him being attacked by so many other politicians in his own country, has always offset his visit, a lot of visits, a lot of the campaigns he wanted to do as far as being, meeting different presidencies. I think this was overdue, and it had nothing to do with his existing campaign.
Breaking news that's coming in right now. The house of Amulya Leona, the woman who raised pro-Pakistan slogans, was attacked by right-wing activists last night. The incident took place in Shivapura village of Kuppa Taluk of Chikmagalur district. Activists smashed her home's window panes. More than 20 policemen have now been deployed at the residence. The police have taken her father to a safe place. Amulya's father has filed a complaint against miscreants for vandalizing his house. Amulya has been sent to 14 days judicial custody. My colleague Nolan Pinto is now joining me on the phone line from Bengaluru. Nolan, how could the police have not anticipated some sort of reaction against what happened in Bengaluru?
This is what many are questioning. Considering what has happened, the intensity of this particular case, the Chikmagalur police should have deployed police personnel outside her house or given protection to her father. Again, keeping in mind that right-wing activists barged into his house and made him actually say all those things on camera. But the police did not do that. We're told that after the right-wing activists went and spoke to his father and went back, they're also told that the father left the house, and that is when the attack took place on the house, where they threw stones, they threw a flower pot on his house. As of now, we are told that, yes, a complaint has been registered in the local police station over there in Chikmagalur district. Her father has been taken to a safe house by the local police. Police have been deployed, but yes, this is it is a big blunder on part of the police in not anticipating that this is the reaction from the right-wing activists and it would happen.
Right. Nolan, thank you so much for bringing us those details.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.